Hello there. Welcome to Mr. Mario's Developing Black Historical Consciousness elective. This is a very interesting elective. Even by the name itself, it should make you think that this is going to run a little differently than you're used to. And you're right. It is different than what you're used to. First things first. First thing you need to be aware of is that all the assignments are in our syllabus. Now remember, the syllabus is where you should always go to for all your assignments, for all your classes. As a little rundown, obviously those assignments are posted in the Google Classroom. The syllabus gives you like, hey, this week, here's what's due, here's what I need you to work on. So if you're ever worried about like missing an assignment, what's going on, check the syllabus. Then go to your Google Classroom, and that's where those things are going to be posted. For this week, our first assignment is pretty simple. Just share a 1 to 2 paragraph about yourself. Just tell me anything you think I should know about you, anything you think would be relevant to this course, relevant to your understanding of this material. Say if I was writing, I'd be talking about like, hey, I was born and raised in Brazil. And I came to the United States when I was 12 and I didn't speak English. And here's my experience. And here's why I think this topic is important. But I'm not you. You are you. So you write about you. And then include one thing you think you're excited about for this year. Easy enough. Just one easy assignment for this week. Second thing we need to talk about is that, by the way, if you see me keep looking this way, I have a little checklist. Make sure I don't miss anything. Guys, this is important. This is an important subject. So, moving on. There's a lot of things we're going to be talking about in here that might upset people because we all come into the classroom with, with different worldviews, with different perspectives, different understandings of how the world should operate, operates, ought to operate, or has operated. We're going to be examining all that. We're going to be exploring all that. We're going to be redefining terms surrounding those things. We're going to be spending a lot of time in the beginning just answering some brief questions. The first being, what is developing Black historical consciousness? What does that mean? How does that even apply to us, to you, to your family, to you as an individual in this global society? We'll explore all of it. We'll take time to really dive deep. And it's not about the assignments, guys. It's not about content. It's about your exploration with this content. Your personalized journey through this. And I'll teach you guys a little bit more what that means, what personalization means, what that means to you, and why this is going to be like the best elective you ever took. Because, that's just how it's going to go. The last thing I need you guys to understand is there's some topics we're going to be talking about in here that I'm not going to give you an answer. That it's going to be down to you doing the research, you going out there and reading the books you need to read, watching the videos you need to watch, reading the articles, having the conversations, hashing things out. Now, there will be times I will give you a concrete answer. And there will be times I'm going to leave it vague. And I'm going to say, like, guys, this is where you come in. This is where your experience comes in. This is where you need to figure these things out. So it's a lot of a personal journey, which is why personalization is very important. Because I'm going to meet you where you are at. And we'll build projects based on where you're at. I'm not going to expect everyone to do the same project, to read the same books, to do the same thing. Because that's not how we're going to run this. This is your journey through this. Now, I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about everything, the prospects of this class, the possibilities of this class. I've read a ton over the summer. I've watched a lot of movies. I've watched a lot of things. I have a lot of resources. I'm hoping I can get some guest speakers to come in here and talk to you all. The sky's the limit for this course. I'm really excited about the many things and possibilities for this year. I hope you all have a good first week of school, and catch you next week. Mr. Mario, signing off.